Hi, this is Beth Mackinney with FacePaintcom, and today we're going to do a grumpy fish cartoon design. For this design you'll need the colors orange, yellow, green, light blue, pearl white, pearl lilac, dark blue, black, white, a Filbert brush, a number 5 round brush, a number 2 round brush, a 1/2 inch flat brush, a sponge, and a fish scales stencil. Sponge some light blue and pearl white up over the temple area and add a little bit of lavender once you get up higher and blend that down into the other color. It just gives a nice gradual transition and makes the background a little more interesting. For the ocean floor, sponge some yellow along the jawline. Use your number 5 round brush and white to place 2 eyes on your cheek. Your whole design is going to revolve around the placement of these, and you can experiment with different locations for the eyes to change the look of the fish. Use your Filbert brush and orange to start outlining the fish and to fill in the body. I really like using a Filbert brush for this stage of the design because the curved edge works really great. But if you have a flat brush instead, you could use that just as well. Also, I did not use glitter for this design, but you really could. A lot of girls would probably like it to be a little extra sparkly, so if you want to do that, after you get this body painted, make sure you put the glitter on while it's still damp. Still using your Filbert brush, add some yellow fins to the top and the bottom of the fish, or you can use another coordinating color. Use a stencil and a sponge loaded with yellow to add fish scales, and make sure your sponge is not too wet. For the seaweed, you can either load your flat brush with a straight green color, or you can use a split cake, which will give you a lighter and a darker green. Place the flat brush at the edge of the fish's tail and pull up and away, twisting the brush several times as you go over the forehead to create the look of seaweed. Add a few strands of seaweed coming up from the sand that's along the jawline as well. It's okay if some of the seaweed is in front of the fish so that it looks like he's swimming through it. You won't want to put the paint on the lips until you're very close to finishing this design. So we're getting to the point where it's almost time to outline, so I can use my Filbert and add some yellow right along the outer edge of the lip. Next, use your number 2 round brush and begin adding the black details. You're going to add eyebrows. In this case, I wanted a grumpy fish, so I made grumpy eyebrows. And then I'm going to do my outline on the eyes and also the smaller round circles that make up the inner eye. Also, I'm going to add the outline to the fish shape. You wouldn't have to use black for this. If you feel like the black is too strong, you could use dark red or something that coordinates with the color you've chosen for your fish. Adding some lowlights to the seaweed is really an optional part. It depends on whether you used a split cake with a dark enough color so that you don't need to do that part. I didn't really use a split that had a very dark green, so I decided to mix a little dark blue and green and add a little bit of a low light on one side of the seaweed. And last but not least, we're going to add some white highlights. White highlights really make a design pop out, make it look just a little bit better. And then also, if you want, you can add some dots and starbursts in the background. Water tends to be glittering and sparkling, so I think that that's a good thing to add to this particular design. And also, if you want to, you can add some iridescent white glitter to those areas. And our fish design for today is finished. I hope you had a lot of fun with it. It's a great design for both kids and adults, so I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the FacePaintcom channel so you don't miss any of our videos, and please leave a comment if you have a design that you would like to see. We'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye!